5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is Eagan Am!
This week on Eagan Am, Circus Juventus,
Shrek the Musical,
and the Wildcat world of sports.
Good morning, Wildcats. We hope you had a great long weekend and are ready to finish the last half of this trimester strong.
AP tests are coming up. Are you ready? AP test starts next Monday and will continue until Friday, May 12th. The first test is AP Chemistry on Monday, May 1st. Here are some study tips to help all of y'all prepare.
Remember, even if you don't have any AP tests, you can start to prep for finals at the end of the year. Good luck to all students taking an AP test. You got this.
Circus Juventus is kicking off its spring show performances this week. But what is Circus Juventus? We went out and interviewed 2 circus students to see what it's all about.
My name is Sam Delaney, and I go to school at the Academy of Holy Angels. I've been doing circus for about 6.5 years now.
I'm Tori, and I've been at circus for 10 years.
So people, when they think of circus, they typically think of elephants and lions doing these crazy, stupid tricks, but in reality, it's extremely strong performers that defy all odds with their feats.
We don't incorporate any animals. It's just people. And I would kind of explain it as a place where people can learn about circus and all of that.
The spring show is quite fun. It was the first performance that I did with Circus Juventus. So the preparation for the spring show involves about 6 weeks of training prior to the show, where you're just constantly drilling the routine.
The spring show kind of happens throughout the entire year at circus, but it's really when we get into our spring session that we start cracking down on the types of tricks that we want in our routines. That's also when we start trying on our costumes.
It's quite fun, and it includes all the performers at Circus Juventus. My favorite act is Circus Juventus is the hanging perch. It's a pole with a platform at the bottom, which is bigger, and then a smaller platform towards the middle, and then there's loops below the small platform and right at the top of the bar. And so it's a partner act, so you put either your hand or your foot in the loop, and then you can do all sorts of interesting stuff, like splits, spins, whatnot, yeah.
I'd have to say the top acts would be hoops, trampoline, flying trapeze, and theater for me. I take 5 classes.
Currently, I'm only taking 2, but I'm double training in both of those acts, and it's very exciting.
If you want to see more circus students in action, the summer show tickets go on sale in the middle of June, with shows starting July 26th and going through August 13th.
Here's a special prom announcement.
The Enchanted Evening Prom Fairies are hard at work. They're cheerfully wishing to grant 7 lucky prom ticket purchasers with a complimentary prom ticket.
Buy your prom tickets as soon as possible to be entered to win.
Eagan Am will be drawing the names of the lucky winners on air next week.
Some of our Interact Club members hit the road for highway cleanup last Monday. This was the 2nd annual Earth Day cleanup, and thank you to all the students who participated.
Shrek the Musical has its opening night performance today at 7 p.m., so Sam went out to interview the animated cast of characters.
Here we go.
Tell me a bit about yourself. Right, okay. I live alone. My swamp, me alone. Anyone comes on, I have signs, you know. They hold up the signs, keep them away.
Well, I was created in the 1900s and by a real man named Geppetto. He's my real biological father.
I am Lord Farquaad, ruler of Duloc. And of course, I am the only reason why you want to come to see the show.
I'm a gingerbread man, so there's that. I'm a cookie.
Well, I'm the big bad wolf. I'm the sweet, nice grandma.
So, what is your connection with Donkey? With Donkey, right. I was trying to get people off my land, just as I had stated before. I don't like them on there. And I ran into this little ass. Ass as in donkey. You know, and he's kind of just, he's a pain in mine, you know?
Oh, Shrek? Oh, I love Shrek. Me and Shrek, we go way back to around a week ago. I found him running from some guards sent after me by what's his name? Lord, what is it? Tarflod. Tifling.
If you become king, what changes would you make to Duloc?
Oh, those plans are a bit more secret, if you get what I'm saying.
We've heard word about abducting children and bringing them to Neverland. Can you attest to that?
Priscilla. Well,
So what is your relationship with the cricket?
He's my mentor, my best friend, and currently 6 feet under.
What are your thoughts on Lord Farquaad?
Ew!
Paul. Frank. It's kind of short, you know. He's a little intimidating.
He wants to kick us out, and it sucks.
David. Michael. Jackson. Whatever his name is, he sent some guards after me, and that's how I met my best friend.
We've heard word that there have been issues with the gingerbread man. What can you attest to that?
No answer.
We've heard word that Lord Farquaad has held you in custody. Blink twice if you're safe. So, where can people find you?
Last weekend of April, first weekend of May.
Last weekend of April and the first weekend of May.
April 27th, 29th, and 30th, along with May 5th, 6th, and 7th.
Make sure to go to the EHS website or scan the QR code on the posters around the school to purchase tickets.
Now let's head on over to Everett for In the Loop.
Hey Wildcats, I'm here to cover a few highlights for the week to keep you in the loop. Tonight at 6 p.m. the robotics team will be programming in room 80, and shortly after at 7, Shrek the Musical will have a performance. So break legs and good luck. Tomorrow we have a number of sporting events which we will learn more about in WCR. On Saturday, get some sleep and study hard. Eat a good breakfast because starting at 9 a.m. there will be AP testing in room 186. And shortly after that, the robotics team will be meeting at 10 a.m. What a busy morning. On a special note, don't miss the big game that girls softball has against Eastview High School at noon when we get to shake down the Thunder. Finally, to end off the night, Shrek the Musical will be on stage at 7. You do not want to miss the amazing show. But if you miss Saturday, don't worry, because on Sunday, Shrek will also have a performance before a busy Monday morning with student government at 7:15 a.m. and obviously a number of sporting events. On Tuesday, the Interact Club will meet at 7:15, followed later in the day by the Black Student Union at 2:30 p.m. And to end off the night, the robotics team at 6 p.m. Finally, on Wednesday, we have Fit Club at 7 a.m. and student government at 7:15. Well, folks, that's all the highlights for this week. Back to Eagan Am Studio 1A.
All right, thank you, Everett. 3 of our own Eagan Am members are competing at BPA Nationals this week, and we're lucky enough to have them with us today. Hey, good morning, guys, and thank you for joining us.
Hey, we're out in Anaheim, California today with Mr. Kovac for BPA. It is currently 7:34 a.m. and it's going to be 80 degrees out today.
Can you explain what BPA is for those of us that aren't familiar with the program? And what are you doing out in California?
BPA stands for Business Professionals of America. We're a business club, and we are out here with 6,500 students from around the U.S., a person from China, and 1 person from Canada. Students compete in team and individual events. There's 5 students from Eagan High School representing Minnesota.
Hey, what events are you guys participating in this year?
We are participating in the Small Business Management event today.
And Claire
Let's
is
be honest,
participating
what are your plans after you compete in your event?
You know, we're actually going to recreate the beach scene from Top Gun with Kovac at quarterback.
That's why I have the glasses on.
Hey, thank you guys for getting up early, and good luck. Go Eagan.
Now on to Kate with WCR.
Let's start right off by congratulating our unified basketball team for winning state last week. There was a great turnout of fans to cheer on our now state champs. It's been a busy time for our spring athletes as the weather has finally started to cooperate. Let's start off by talking about track. Our track team held a meet on at Eagan on Tuesday. Shout out senior captain Alicia Waname on being the new record holder for discus. She had a throw of 130 feet and 7 inches. On the boys' side, we had many first-place finishers, starting with Jackson Sloan in the 110 meters hurdles, as well as the 300-meter hurdles. Blake Conan in the 200-meter dash, Owen Ford in high jump, Jack Kruger in pole vault, and congrats to Peter McGivern, Parker Fall, Emmanuel Schmitter, and Blake Conan on placing first in the 4x200-meter relay. Their relay team is third in state. Moving over to the boys lacrosse team, they played a cold game last Thursday against STA with goals from Tyler Hughesby, Griffin Joas, Sam Simon, and Riley Paulus, but unfortunately lost. They play tonight at home against Farmington at 5:30. Our girls lacrosse team had some tough competition this past week, falling short to Bloomington Jefferson last Saturday and Lakeville South on Tuesday. They have their first game at Wildcat Stadium tonight following the boys game. They play Bloomington Kennedy at 7:30. Our baseball team played last Saturday against Grand Rapids and won 5-2 to celebrate Youth Day. The boys played again on Monday and lost to Farmington. They played last night against Apple Valley and play again tonight against Rosemount. The game is away at 4:30. Our softball team had a huge win against Prior Lake on Monday with a score of 16-7. Way to go, girls. They play again tomorrow night against Burnsville at home at 4:30. The girls golf team had a home match at Imberwood on Tuesday and placed 8th. The boys team also played on Tuesday and placed 5th. Max Busley was the lead scorer for the Cats, shooting 79, which tied for 10th best of the day. Try to get out to some of these games and support the Cats.
Thanks, Kate. We mentioned last week that Creative Writing Club is having a mystery contest. Miss Corbett's stuffed monkey has been stolen. Help her find who stole it by scanning the QR code at the end of the short video or posters around the building for the first clue. You will have until May 10th to submit your theories through a Google form. First person to submit the correct who, how, and why wins a $50 Visa gift card.
Hey Wildcats, we hope you're having a great week, and we hope to catch you next week on Eagan Am. See ya.
Second. I promise it won't take long. You just gotta look at this essay. I appreciate your insight. Brutal honesty, valuable. All right, thanks. See ya.
Yep, see ya.
Oh no! Oh no, my monkey's gone! Who would take my monkey? Where's my monkey? Where's my monkey?
Mrs. Corbett's beloved stuffed monkey has been stolen! And someone is demanding $100,000 for its return. Miss Corbett desperately needs help to find out who stole her monkey. First person to submit the correct theory through a Google form on posters around the building wins a $50 Visa gift card in all the fame and glory. Scan this QR code, which will bring you to a dock to the first clue. Alrighty, that's all I have for you. So work with your friends to solve the mystery of the century. Good luck investigating!
Help me, Eagan High School. You're my only hope.
All my favorite songs are slow and sad. All my favorite people make me mad. Everything that feels so good is bad, bad, bad. All my favorite songs are slow and sad. I don't know what's wrong with me. I love parties, but I don't go. Then I feel bad when I stay home. Cause I need a friend when I take a walk. I like spacing out when somebody talks.